Hello, and welcome to Well-Advised On-Demand Learning, a series brought to you by the Kentucky Advising Academy, an initiative of the Kentucky Council on Postsecondary Education. I'm one of the KAA Advising Coordinators here today to guide you through this module. I'm so glad you're here, and thank you for taking the time to learn from this resource and further impact your own postsecondary advising system. Let's get started. Today, we want to look at how we approach advising, specifically how we utilize other stakeholders in our advising process, and to share resources you can put to immediate use as you work to build capacity within your advising system and support students on their post-secondary journey. To do this, we will focus on the Kentucky Advising Academy Partnership Guidebook. We will define a post-secondary partnership as any mutually beneficial relationship occurring to support a student's transition to life beyond high school. When we establish post-secondary partnerships, several groups of stakeholders can benefit. For students, it can lead to higher achievement and motivation to learn, positive attitude towards school, better attendance, improved self-confidence, and higher living wages after graduation. In schools, we can see better relationships with students, families, and teachers, better use of resources, positive engagement with families, and increased student buy-in. And communities get the benefit of having students prepared to work collaboratively as contributing members of society. The Partnership Guidebook being shared here created as a result of work during our past professional learning sessions. This guidebook can be found on our toolkit, which is being shared on this screen and linked below. When exploring the Partnership Guidebook, you'll notice that the partnerships included are broken down into three primary categories: community partnerships, career exploration partnerships, and college and university partnerships. This guidebook seeks to provide a snapshot of current partnerships occurring all across the Commonwealth. While not comprehensive, this guidebook will provide a starting point for K-12 post-secondary advisors throughout the state to elevate their partnership network. The information and resource examples vary from regionally based to statewide entities. This offers the opportunity for practitioners to engage in their own outreach of the examples provided, or to seek out similar resources in their own communities. While you may not have all these partnerships in your area, hopefully, we hope they will spark an idea for a similar partnership in your region. Or maybe you'll learn of a partnership opportunity you didn't know existed. While not all-inclusive, this guidebook is a starting point to sharing some of the great partnerships currently being utilized by advisors around the state. Here is an example of a partnership established with Cleary Construction and several schools across Kentucky. A partnership that helped meet an area need for both community and its students.
We're trying to train kids for the future, and hopefully something we do will make an impact on them.
We leave school at 11:15 every single day and come to work.
I mean, everything that Cleary's does, we learn it. We learn about the lasers, trench boxes, spreader bars, pipes, and everything.
When you come, you got to work. I mean, they expect your, 100% effort every day,
Well, the most interesting thing to me is probably like getting to run equipment, because especially at my age, most people don't get to do that. Carter is really big on that simulator because, it's super handy and it gets you really familiar with all your controls and what does what.
My name is Carter Walden. I am the Chief Technology Officer and also the Director of Workforce Development. Kind of bridging that phase where it's harder out in the field to get that time in the seat.
While I was an apprentice at Cleary's, I was able to get my CDL. Here we use tractor trailers to haul heavy equipment. They're really just a big part of what we do. Last week we had a meeting with Tony High, and he talked us through how to set up, do the 401k, how to save.
17-year-old, I wish I would have had that.
They are learning something that even if they don't stay with us, I guarantee you they'll remember us for the rest of their life.
I'm proud of this because I think we're helping our community by finding kids in our high school that are here local, and it gives them the ability to have a really good career and to be able to provide for their families.
The sky's the limit. if you get out and you work hard, and you get your experience, you could have a lifelong career here.
We recognize the need for both work-ready and post-secondary career pathways. We also encourage our employees to attain a college or technical degree through our Cleary internship. Interns that have become full-time employees now are working in many of our departments. Both programs have produced outstanding results and have been beneficial for many employees and our company.
Partnerships exist all across the post-secondary advising system in the Commonwealth. When it comes to how they benefit students, our advisors have a lot to say. We asked advisors across Kentucky to share some tips to those who want to begin a partnership. Here's what they had to say. Think outside the box. Be open to the idea of students establishing a relationship with a professional who is not a teacher. Use the people you know. Be brave. Make the calls. Talk about your goals together. Listen to any and all ideas presented by partners. Remember, these partnerships are mutually beneficial, so there has to be flexibility for both parties. And last, be patient. The program is worth the red tape. How are you using partnerships? We want to leave you with a well-advised partnership challenge. For this challenge, we encourage you to consider an area where increased partnerships can support student advising. Then, establish a vision and goal for that partnership, as well as the resources needed for the partnership to be successful. Who can help you with your plan? By taking on the Well-Advised Partnership Challenge, you are making a commitment to impact your post-secondary advising system. And remember, when you utilize partnerships, be it teachers or staff members within your building, community members, business leaders, or post-secondary institutions, you are adding to the infrastructure of your post-secondary advising system and building increased adult capacity. By collaborating to strengthen your advising system, you're creating access to more post-secondary opportunities for your students.